Greetings 49ers fans. In today's video, I bring you plenty of exciting updates, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're just 3 days away from the NFL draft, and there's an important development to talk about. I'll go into all the details, including a major update regarding future contracts of some team favorites. One of the standout prospects of the 2025 draft is undoubtedly a player drawing a lot of attention, no debate there. The latest information from a reliable source suggests the team may be eyeing this athlete, which would be a major move. This information comes from a respected source, and in a conversation with someone in the New England area, it was mentioned that the team might be targeting the 4th overall pick, possibly to draft this very player. According to a channel that specializes in this team and the league, this pick would be aimed at landing that specific prospect. While that outlet has been questioned in the past, this time they seem to have hit the mark, and credit is due, regardless. The idea of this player is intriguing, and I've got more to share later in the video. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to skip ahead, but I doubt you'll want to miss this. Honestly, I don't know what it would cost to trade up in the draft. A past move from the 12th to the 3rd pick required giving up a 2022 first-round pick, a 2023 first-rounder, and a 2022 third. That's a hefty price I personally wouldn't be willing to pay. Let me know in the comments if you think that price is worth it. That said, using online trade value calculators, it might not actually be that steep. Still, you know how these things go. Teams know their position and the talent available. I seriously doubt our team will make such a move, but if they do, it could change everything. Such a move would completely alter the draft landscape and even impact future drafts. It would also align with the team's defensive ambitions, making it a truly impactful decision. Whether or not you agree, it's a significant situation. The big question, is there a price you'd be willing to pay to move up for this player? There's always a cost someone's willing to pay. I don't know if the team's prepared to make that leap, but the fact they're even considering it is worth keeping an eye on. We've also heard from another reliable source that the team is among those considering trading down in the first round of the 2025 draft. So we're getting mixed reports. Some suggesting the team wants to move up, others saying they're looking to move down. What does this mean? It indicates that the team is being strategic, keeping all options on the table. Sound familiar? It's the kind of approach we often hear about. Open to talks, taking calls, reading between the lines. It seems the team feels confident in its position. They know the talent they want, they know the avenues to get it, and they're willing to listen to offers. I view that as a very smart move. That's exactly what they should be doing. Sitting at pick 11, they're in a great spot to either move up or down. Moving either direction wouldn't be too drastic, which gives them a unique advantage. So if they were to trade down, who might they consider targeting? This is where it gets interesting. The Denver Broncos, who have many ties to the 49ers organization, are reportedly interested in trading up into the first round. Which player are they eyeing? Hard to say for sure, but there's some buzz about their need at running back. They selected one last year, but are still looking to bolster the position. There's a good chance they'll draft a running back this year. Is Ashton Jeanty their guy? Is pick 11 high enough to guarantee him? Would he fall past Chicago at 10? That's a big question. There's a traditional belief not to take running backs in the first round, and for good reasons, mostly value related. Financially, all players are seen as equal assets. But I get the logic. If you draft, say, a tackle, you might keep him for 14 years. With a running back, the window is usually shorter due to the physical demands of the position. These players aren't really comparable. They're different cases entirely. So if Denver wants to move up for Ashton Jeanty, I'm not sure they'll find the value they need to deal with the 49ers. But if he's still on the board, would the 49ers consider trading down to let the Broncos make their move? Absolutely, if it fits the strategy. Let me know what you think. I'm torn. It's a fascinating situation. And speaking of intriguing, another report came out today from a trusted source. According to a respected outlet, the 49ers off-season program starts tomorrow. But there's uncertainty around the participation of certain players seeking new contracts, especially one big-name player. There's been some progress on a potential multi-year extension, which could be worth more than $50 million per year. Let's pause there. That's significant. If he shows up on Tuesday, it's a sign that he and his agent think they're close to a deal. If not, it may signal that major obstacles remain. Either way, it's going to be an intriguing situation. Essentially, the presence or absence of players could provide a big clue into the current negotiations. If they're close to a deal, showing up isn't a big risk. We've seen this before. Sometimes a player shows up only to become a hold-in later. It's something we've seen with this team in the past too. Let me put it this way. Fans, how would you feel if Brock Purdy didn't show up tomorrow? Would that instantly give you a pit in your stomach? Because for me, it's deja vu all over again. We've been here before. Year after year, it feels like we're in this exact spot. Other teams are locking in key players, extending contracts, making moves. Meanwhile, we're still waiting and watching the same story unfold. Let's quickly touch on George Kittle and Fred Warner. Warner hasn't had major extension talks yet, but he's expected to report. Kittle, on the other hand, is entering the final year of a 5-year, $75 million deal. That makes things trickier. Negotiations are reportedly far apart. Warner still has 2 years left on his deal. This year is important for a number of reasons. I'll get into. There's been some speculation around Warner's situation. He's under contract for 2 more years, so a holdout seems unlikely. Plus, as a team leader, he's expected to show up. I don't see Warner skipping out. Kittle is a different story. He's scheduled to make around $15 million in 2025, putting him 4th among tight ends. But he's trailing another TE making $19 million per year. Kittle is widely seen as the best tight end in the NFL. He should arguably be making over $20 million. He was advised to wait for that other contract to be signed first. Now, as the WR market heats up, we're seeing positional value gaps widen. Kittle's situation isn't quite as critical, but it's possible the team missed a chance to lock him in earlier at a better number. Maybe he was asking for $25 million. Who knows? He brings tremendous value to the team, even if the TE position doesn't typically carry WR level value. Regarding Warner, his cash flow in 2025 is set at nearly $22 million, thanks to a $3.6 million option the team exercised. That's above the current top linebacker salary. But in 2026, his number drops to $18 million, below top-tier LBs, even though he's arguably the best in the league. I agree with that assessment, but I understand not everyone does, and that's fine. Given Warner's durability and leadership, the team should be eager to lock in a new deal soon. And it seems they are. This has been a topic all off-season. We've talked about it non-stop. We've focused on one star, another player, and now these contracts. If they can finalize deals this summer for a star player, another key contributor, and Warner, it could free up cap space for additional free agency moves. And that brings us to one last point. The 49ers are reportedly still open to a significant free agent addition, depending on how the draft unfolds. It all makes sense, but we'll need to wait and see how things shake out. What position hasn't been addressed yet? Hard to believe we're just 3 days from the draft. I'm beyond excited for the draft experience and the chance to engage with you all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, I appreciate your support. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The San Francisco 49ers, the 49ers have just made a massive splash in the NFL with the signing of wide receiver JaMarr Chase, a move that has the potential to elevate their already explosive offense to unprecedented heights. Known for his exceptional speed, agility, and ability to make spectacular catches, Chase is widely regarded as one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the league today. With this acquisition, the 49ers have not only added a true playmaker to their roster, but they've effectively built what could be the most lethal offense in all of football. The 49ers offense, led by quarterback Brock Purdy, has already been among the most potent in the NFL, thanks in large part to the dynamic duo of Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Both have proven to be elite weapons in the passing game, capable of stretching defenses with their versatility and skill sets. However, adding JaMarr Chase into the fold changes the entire equation. His deep threat capability is second to none, and his ability to win contested catches, as well as his knack for creating separation, will give opposing defenses nightmares. With the speed to burn past defenders and the hands to make any catch, Chase is the kind of player who can turn a routine play into a touchdown from anywhere on the field. This move also gives the 49ers offensive coordinator more flexibility. In play calling, with so many weapons at his disposal, Kyle Shanahan can dial up a more diverse range of plays that keep defenses on their toes. The threat of the deep ball to Chase, combined with the ability to utilize Samuel and Ayuk in short and intermediate routes, gives the 49ers an offense that can attack defenses in multiple ways. Additionally, the 49ers have a solid ground game with running backs like Christian McCaffrey, who can take advantage of the space created by the passing attack, making the offense even more difficult to stop. For the 49ers, this move is about positioning themselves for a Super Bowl run. With Chase in the mix, they now have a well-rounded, high-octane offense capable of competing with the best in the league. The combination of elite passing weapons, a stellar running game, and a solid offensive line provides Purdy with the tools to make plays in a variety of ways. The 49ers' offensive depth is now unparalleled, and their ability to move the ball with speed and efficiency will be a major factor in their pursuit of a championship. JaMarr Chase's arrival is a statement of intent from the 49ers. In a league where offenses are increasingly becoming more dynamic and high-scoring, the 49ers have shown they are ready to keep up and even surpass the competition. By adding one of the best young receivers in the game, they've ensured that their offense will remain one of the most dangerous in the league for years to come. With Chase on board, the 49ers offense has now officially become the most lethal in the NFL. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.